resistance at 32 for a while now. False break. Wait, no. RSI's at 30. Tight build up, 30 to 32. No way. Holy shit. It's coming.
Welcome to Stock Talk Live. I hope everyone is just enjoying the, post-Portland festivities. Hope everyone's feeling good. Deutsche almost went under this weekend. Who knows if they will. Meme banks and, Jimmy had a fucking victory lap when we were out. So, hey, with that, let's just grab a glass of water and just get to the news. And by the way, Portland's economy definitely stimulated by the one-man show as Barstool advisor. That's all I'm going to say. It was
Guy
something
had a
else.
Square credit card reader on his phone.
Yeah, what's up, Sig?
Run into Sig. I was trying to find Sig.
Yeah, I just texted him. I know. I was down by the lobby, and I wasn't.
He hit me up on the way up.
Yeah, I should have done a better job.
I'm not big on my phone when I'm driving.
Yeah, I'm not either. It's not a good financial decision, especially if you crash. It's not a good, especially in Mask if you get caught. That's $200 out of your pocket. I think it's too. Oh yeah, dude.
I thought beers were reasonable.
Beers are very reasonable, especially at the theater. There was $6 for a freaking cold snap. I should have got 10. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Only getting 2. That was a fucking rookie move. It was a rookie move, No, the show was great. All things considered, it was a great time. I was really. That was still been nice to see you.
Yeah.
I think everyone was in some, variants of like not sobriety. That was great. Friday night was a time. Saturday night was
fun.
Good. Yeah, it was good. It was good. All obviously the serious events aside, it was good. For
anybody that's watching that didn't see Robbie V in person, he's 6'5". I was stunned.
Yeah.
First thing I said to you was, "What's up? You're fucking huge."
Yeah, I know. I mean, well, that was. Yeah, I know. I mean, that was something. Yeah. You can't talk us to the chair, and then what else? I mean, and then we talked about Deutsche. That was because that had hit the fan that Friday. We were selling, but Rick and I were driving up in the car, and I was constantly monitoring their stock price. I was just like, Jesus fucking Christ, this place is gonna go under. That's another big story for. I know the market bounced a little bit today, but that's a big thing, with right now. I mean, contagions real, I don't know if you saw it hit the post, but I mean, the CEO of UBS resigned.
Yep.
So, I mean, we're
something bad going on over there.
Yeah, I mean, I would think you have to have heavy speculation on that. I mean, I don't. I mean, you just
that was just from today, though, right? That was from today.
Yeah, that was from today, and
then Deutsche's digging.
And then Deutsche's credit default swaps exploded on Friday. I mean, they just want to. I don't know what they're gonna. I mean, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. Honestly, I mean, contagion's real. I mean, we are a little bit below my prediction of 3 banks. So, what are you gonna do? I'll take that L.
Yeah. It's all right.
Yeah, I mean, my credit card got hit pretty hard. I mean, I think everyone's credit card this weekend got fucking mangled. This thing.
Yeah, but not worse than I was expecting.
No, not at all.
It was still in my range of what I anticipated.
Yeah. I think, I mean, Gritty's was great. It was good food.
It's all right spot.
It's all right, I wish they had a couple of TVs in the where the band was, but I understand it's a band room. The audio probably
Mhm.
could have been better for blind Mike, poor blind Mike, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, the food was amazing, well, especially at 11 o'clock when you're freaking starving, or 10:30
Yep.
or whatever.
Thanks again for the meal.
Oh, don't worry about it. No, I want to thank those 3 people who got up.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I
You guys
want to thank
grabbed that third chair for me. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no, I want to thank those 3 people that got the fuck up. That was really good. That was really
Eat all my
good.
food.
Yeah, I know, man. Dude, they gave you so many tater tots, it wasn't even funny. Like the next day,
I ate
I
all my
was like,
food every meal. Every meal I had, I ate all my food. Want that on the
Oh.
record.
yeah, I did too. The pulled pork was amazing. It was amazing. Show itself was a good time. No shout out to the state there. You guys need another concession stand. I mean, it really shouldn't. What? I mean, dude, they need what?
The
In the
bathroom.
bathrooms. Oh, the bathrooms were disgusting. That
Ugh.
was like. I mean, thank God I did not have
puke in the urinal, and then people just pissing on top of it for who knows how long. Just
I know,
smelled
and
like Minifan in there.
it just smelled like ass, and freaking and 4 out of 5 of the stall doors were freaking closed. I mean, we're just
Right.
like not there, and no one in maintenance like figured that out. I mean, I don't know what
Maybe
it
they
is.
took them off for these fat asses that show up.
I doubt it. I mean, you still
I'm
need
just
I mean,
kidding.
the only
I'm
one
just
that was the only the stall door that was there was the last one. It was the last stall
Right.
door, and that freaking bathroom was wrecked. It was just awful. But kind of wrecked like Deutsche Bank and UBS, apparently. I mean,
It's coming.
I think it is. I mean, I think Deutsche is going to have some continued problems. I don't think their problems are over. I mean, and the market was up today, but I also think too that like, there was some. This is more of a relief rally. Like I don't think this is really like like sustainable.
Yeah. GameStop down today. On good news.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't.
Well, New York Times is already pushing their shill articles.
Oh,
During the
really?
pandemic, GameStop tried to pivot their business model, and internet investors loved it, and traditional investors, people who go to the stores, they didn't like it. It's like, what?
Yeah, I don't get that. I mean,
That's go ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I titled this episode, "Let's Start Calling Them Meme Banks." A profitable company with $1.4 billion in cash on hand and no debt is a meme stock. These banks that are not valuing any of their swaps correctly, level 3
No.
trades, whatever the hell. It's a joke.
No. I honestly don't know how the hell they freaking. We mentioned this last time. I don't know how the fuck that got missed. I really don't. The more I think about it, the more I'm just like, what the hell? Like, what in God's name happened?
Dude, they added half a billion dollars in cash. I kept saying
Yeah.
900 million. It's 1.4 billion.
No, I mean,
Their
it did
their
run.
10K
Hey, I mean,
their 10K was delayed, and came out yesterday. Number of accounts directly registering shares, that was up, and total shares directly registered was up. Power Up Rewards members, I'm one of them. You get $5 every month to use at GameStop. So like the kid that sold me the thing, he's like, if you buy it, you get money off today. And
Yeah.
he's like, you get $5 every month in credit. If you're not gonna, it's at the end of the month, just come in and get a $10 gift card. It's $5. Like, don't let it go to waste. But their 10K, they talk about particular digital assets that they support could be deemed securities, and they might be subject to regulatory scrutiny, inquiries, investigations, fines, other penalties. which may adversely affect their business. They've been hiring compliance positions.
Yeah.
So people were speculating like, oh, GameStop's hiring like an SEC compliance manager or something. Really, that's for, I think, their digital marketplace, not for the alleged manipulation of the stock.
Yeah, I mean, you're always going to have an SEC compliance person if you're publicly traded. Like, that's not a sign of anything. I mean, any Fortune 500 company has that, I believe. I mean, I don't think, you know.
Yeah, I think it ultimately at other companies just rolls up under like risk management.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Someone in the tax department.
Yeah, I mean, they crushed earnings though. I mean, my God,
smoked it. Like I said, so last time we were on was 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
And I had bought GameStop the day before. I said, you know, I bought more at 17. You could have made $10 a share if you just waited a week.
Yeah,
I gotta call up Fidelity and get those directly registered.
Oh, you do? You haven't done that yet?
I actually haven't done it. I've been a bad boy.
That's all right.
But just one thing on the speaking of directly registering shares, GameStop reported in the 10K this time. They used to report based on numbers from their transfer agent, Computershare.
Yeah.
And this time they reported based on Seed and Company. Now they don't mention per Seed and Co. anywhere in it. So, and they're not like, they have an obligation to not mislead the shareholders. So it's not, this is what we think. Like, this is, somebody must have told them, or this is, I'm not quite sure where this information came from, but it's true as they know it. So they said roughly 75% of their outstanding shares would be in Seed and Co., which we can extrapolate. That means 25% of shares have been directly registered. Their number of accounts directly registering shares, just under 200,000. There's probably a handful of investors out there that do directly register their shares, and they're not like part of the Reddit community. But for the most part, let's say about 200,000 people from the Super Stonk subreddit own 25% of the company.
That's all. It's interesting.
So 200,000, there's like 800,000 people that subscribe to that subreddit. So 25% of those people own 25% of the company. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, I mean, and it also takes 25% of the float off the market, basically.
That's why cost to borrow has been going up.
Yeah, it's just locked up. I mean, yeah, cost to borrow
locates.
If you can't locate shares, I mean, you're going to pay a heavy premium for them. I mean, that's just a simple fact of life. And I mean, the shorts definitely had to cover. I mean, when the earnings were announced, I mean, there's no shorts out there that didn't have to. I'm pretty confident saying that.
Yeah, I mean, it ran up to like what, 27?
Yeah, ran up
call
to
it call it 30 times 4. That's 120.
Yeah,
that's how you got to look at it.
No, I know. I mean, it was down today, but that's just due to like people just profit taking, all that jazz. You know.
Sure.
But, you know, it's hanging good. I mean, the market itself today. I mean, the market in general is, you know, I think they're a little scared. I think there's a lot of, you know, economic headwinds out there. I mean, you're still seeing like mass company layoffs. Like EA Sports today just announced one, I believe. You know, when we were away, I mean, Facebook and announced additional like 11,000. I think Amazon did too. I mean, it's just you know, I mean, I think a lot of natural attrition, unfortunately. Oh yeah, and the Walmart distribution center. I mean, ground zero for the economy, sadly enough. I mean, people shopping online and shit. I mean, they announced a lot of cutbacks.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
People are shopping online?
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
Oh,
who would have thunk it?
I know a company that's transitioning into e-commerce.
Oh, I know, right? Walmart laid off. I think it was. Yeah, it was hundreds at the fulfillment e-commerce orders and whatnot. I mean,
It's a lot of the big boys.
there's a lot of the big boys. I mean, housing, I think, might have actually got a break through the banking crisis because at least rates are starting to go down a little bit. I
I
mean, the
did
10
see
years.
it. I didn't read it, but I did get a housing alert from one of my apps.
Yeah. I mean, the 10 years at least, was at 4 and now it's at like 3.56. So hopefully that'll give them a little bit of a break. But if they keep raising the Fed funds rate, which it looks like they will, I mean, that's really not going to matter, unfortunately. But I'm just like surprised that, I'm not surprised that the banking crisis is here. I'm more surprised that it was brushed under the rug so quickly today. I just don't think you can just be like, oh, hey, one day, like, I mean, I don't think the Fed realizes that they can't freaking back the entire banking system of the United States. I mean, good luck if they can. I don't
Not
think
with
it'll work.
countries dropping USD.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know if you saw today, but Brazil and China are actually trading in the yuan and the what's it called? I forget Brazil's currency. Real. Yeah, I mean, which is pretty substantial. I mean, to be conducting trade in their own currency instead of the United States dollar. That's not something good at all, to say the least. Trying to trade.
Start converting some of my dollars in my bank account.
Yeah, you never know, man. I mean, ditching the United States dollar, it's not good. It's like, yeah. It's
A lot
definitely not.
a lot of countries just, back in the day said, yeah, this is going to be, the backing of the global financial market.
It's not looking like that anymore.
We're not the only country that USD is the national currency.
No, I know. I'm just surprised that the United States hasn't like done more to shore up the dollar, shore it up. I mean, whatever you want to call it. I mean, at least put some confidence in it. I mean, you have China, India, Brazil, and other countries that are just trading, that are using their own currency now instead of the dollar, which is basically what for the people at home. I mean, that's lack of economic power for the states. I mean, there's no doubt about that. I mean, the dollars are pretty powerful and important, let me tell you. But it's good though. It's not good. I mean, it's not good for the country. It's not good for economic power. I mean, it's not good for a lot of things. And you should be, and for not to bring Russia and Ukraine into it, but everyone should be a little bit alarmed for financial purposes that Ukraine is basically out of ammunition. That's a serious problem. I mean,
And China's just doing deals with not our enemies, but not our allies.
No, I mean, China's shipping like LNG basically to Europe now in Remy. That was reported today as well, which, I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure out what the hell's going on there. I mean, that's being shipped obviously through a pipeline to, the port cities, load up the ships and go. It's not hard.
India's on board?
India once said that they would buy oil. Yeah, I mean, they said that they would buy oil from whoever they, could provide it cheap. And I don't know. I mean, the definite economic power, the tide is not going with the States right now. I'll just say that. Yeah. I mean, Canada, like our own liquefied natural gas, I mean, desperately needs more infrastructure. I mean, Canada needs to just, start, Bonner Jams obviously reference here. They need to start figuring it out. Start exporting to Germany and whatnot I mean, it's crazy. I don't know. What was it? No, Silicon Valley Bank. They started trading today, right? Again? Did they just tank? Yeah, of course they tanked. I mean, what a joke.
They're trading, I think, right around Odyssey.
Really?
I think Silicon Valley Bank dropped below $1. No,
Yeah, I'm taking a look at it right now.
SIVB.
Yeah, it's 97 cents.
Yeah, imagine that with $1, you can get like 10 Odyssey shares. It's a literal penny stock.
Yeah. Well, you can get with Odyssey. You can. Oh my god.
Like 9.
Yeah, 9. What a joke. Well, they have another. I mean, they have another problem with Chris. Good old Chris Curtis. You know, although he survived the weekend, so chances are he's probably going to survive. You know, the whole thing. So
Probably just because it wasn't a good joke.
yeah, it was pretty bad. It was really bad. Let's be honest. I don't know what he was thinking with that. But, and I know the whole thing. Well, he wasn't. But you know. But what are you going to do? I was actually surprised you couldn't bet in Maine when you were in Mass. Not that I wanted to.
It's not even legal. FanDuel's not even there.
I know. I was really shocked. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, yeah, because we talked. Like, I have to. I mean,
Kept me out of trouble.
You know, yeah, probably. Yeah, it kept me out of trouble too. But I mean, I was saying, you know, with the games on, I was like, "Hey, you know."
Yeah,
like,
it would have been fun with all the boys. Let's all collectively pick something.
Yeah, and just start throwing some money down. I mean, not like tens of millions of dollars, but $5, $10. You know,
yeah,
get a little bet in solidarity.
Thursday night, I was gonna put 100 on the Leafs over, and BA's like, "I'll go in half with you." So he didn't actually give me the money; I just funded it. And when it hit, he's like, "We got to let it ride for the weekend." I said, "Well, once we leave New York, we're not going to have a chance. So like, I really don't feel like pulling over tomorrow morning, you know, right before Lee, Massachusetts."
Yeah. Okay.
So we put it in that night. We doubled down on Xavier. I said, I like him plus 4.5. And he goes, money line. I said, okay. That would have been a nice hit. But I told him on the ride up, if Montante's on Xavier, we're fucked. And that's what happened. Texas too big. Too big.
Yeah.
I was watching some of that game. I was laser focused on it. Grateful Dead cover band. It was a nice atmosphere.
Oh, it was. It was a great time.
That game stunk.
Yeah, I did not realize that you could not bet in Maine. So when I drunkenly pulled out my phone at like 9 o'clock, I looked at it and said, "You are not in Massachusetts," and I just.
At least I could check my account.
I didn't have any.
BA could not even. It knew he was in the U.S. and it wouldn't even open for him.
Oh, really?
So I could at least open it up. It knew that I wasn't in New York, and it says, you know, pick what state. I picked New York, and you can just sign in. You can't bet anything.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I couldn't do. I mean, I couldn't do it. I couldn't really do anything. So I was just like, well, you know, it's probably for the better.
Yeah.
You know, somebody's probably looking out for me. You know. And then what else? I mean, you know, I guess. What was it?
Yeah, I would have thrown some money on the Bruins game for Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, I know. Same. I mean,
we were just hanging out. I was overserved.
What, at Amigos?
Margaritas.
Oh yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? Yeah.
I walked it off.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, it happens. I had 2 beers at Amigos, and then we hit the road.
Walked it off. Had a bucket of clams. I was right as rain.
No.
Speaking of walking it off, I took so many wrong turns in Portland, Maine. Just walking around, looking at the GPS, because it like there's so many little side streets that a car can't go down, but it wants you to turn there. And I'm like thinking, okay, I'm going to turn at the next major street. No, that's not it. Double back. So I got my steps in for sure.
Yeah, I definitely did too.
The Westin was not close to our hotel.
Yeah, I know.
It's uphill.
The hills were a joke. I mean,
uphill.
Really, yeah. The Westin was a good hotel.
It's a nice hotel. Ours was too.
Yeah, no.
But allegedly Steve Robinson's Subaru stole Sneaks' phone and dropped it off at the Westin. And so we hiked over to the Westin to go get it in the morning, and it was like locked. The kid must have been trying to get into it. Had lunch and hit the road.
Oh, so I didn't know that happened. So obviously that guy is dope of the day as well. I mean,
kid was, I'm telling you, he was mute. Like he didn't even speak.
Really? Yeah, just stealing phones and
kept taking his shirt off.
Yeah, I don't understand.
And the video's great with his ass crack showing.
Yeah, I know. It's gotten like solid 2 inches. It's not good. I mean, it's really not good at all. I mean, it's poor form.
I don't know who it was. Somebody in one of the private chats called it a gunt. I thought that was pretty funny.
It was. I don't know. You gotta have to take a look inside and act accordingly, I guess. I don't fucking know. Yeah, that's like, guy's dope of the
Robinson
day.
Subaru. Oh god.
Yeah. Upon further review, that guy's dope of the day too. So what are you gonna do? No, I mean Amigos was good Saturday. High Roller was great. That man, they crank. I mean, they really do.
We had already eaten lunch when you hit me up.
Yeah, they do. They really did a good job. I mean, you can order online; those bring it to your table, which is great. They're really quick. The beer was really good. Although I was probably so desperate for hydration at the time, anything you put in front of me probably would have tasted good. But the lobster roll was really good. No, it was good. It was very good. It was it was a little bit of a walk from the Westin, but all things considered, it worked out. Big good seats. That was nice. Kirk high five.
I did not. I was way up top. I was way up top. I was like 4 rows from the top.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I stood most of the show.
Oh.
I just stood up in the back.
Good workout, might as well. Or
I just kept running up and down the stairs grabbing water.
Yeah, no, I know. I think a lot of people were, it was great
song, another water.
Yeah. It was great to meet everyone, It really was.
Yes.
It was awesome. Yeah.
A couple people I missed, Sig being one of them.
Yeah, Sig. Missed you. I didn't mean that.
No, it's not intentional.
No, just crazy weekend. What are you gonna do?
Well, the thing is, I don't like to be on my phone when I'm out. I like to enjoy the atmosphere, not be staring at my phone. So
yeah,
I wasn't like checking DMs, texts as much.
Yeah, no. No, you're definitely not. I mean, try to be like in the moment,
Right. Yeah. I only took, I think, 2 pictures the whole time.
Yeah, I didn't take that many pictures either. I meant to. I just didn't. It's definitely like tough. I mean, you're just trying to remember, but you can't remember.
I wish I took more pictures.
Yeah, I do too, to be honest. I just, it was weird because when we got to Gritty, it's like on Friday night. Like by the time that we were there, like my head spun and it was like 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little, went by really quick, and like, what are you gonna do?
Or even before 9. I think we were eating around 9.
Yeah, that sounds right. I mean,
I got a package delivery at around 8:30. So yeah.
What'd you got?
Well, it's legal in Maine. It's legal in New York. I got some weed cards delivered to me.
Oh, nice.
And they work.
Oh, awesome.
Not that I expected them not to.
Is that like the what's it called? The license or what? Oh, yeah. What do I know about weed? Honestly, besides nothing.
Oh, this individual was selling them at more than half price, or less than half price of what I normally pay. So I'll buy in bulk.
No, definitely.
Gonna use them.
Wow. What did you think of like Montante's cry for a ride in the morning?
We could have gotten him, but we were well on our way.
Yeah.
I mean, credit to Barstool Advisor. When he's got somewhere to be in the morning, he gets up.
Yeah, that's all you can ask for.
I got him up at 7. We were on the road 7:41.
Wow, that's pretty impressive after the weekend that he had. To be honest with you,
Both had a breakfast sandwich. I showered.
yeah, he didn't shower. Yeah,
Oh, he heard that microwave. He got right up.
yeah. It's amazing how that. I know, because poor
It was good.
Oh, I mean, Jay was in his room at everyone was in his room at like 4 a.m. or something. I don't know.
I was directly across the hall from them. No interference.
It's good. It's good. I know. I was wondering how.
Yeah, glad I wasn't next door.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Shout out to the hotel security for looking the other way. Appreciate
Right.
you. I know, right? No. What's going on? I was just happy. I mean, I am happy that. Well, I'm happy Odyssey's stock price went up a little bit for hopefully those people can figure it out. I don't think it's going to be up for long, but
They're cutting costs. Alex Reamer.
yeah, I was really surprised by that, to be honest with you. I mean, I realize you need to save money, you need to get the stock price up, you need to do something, but I don't know if eliminating Alex Reamer is going to be the save all here, you know. Also, he's just a writer. He's not like an on-air like personality, so I don't know how much money he could be making.
Don't know.
But I mean, I don't know. It was yeah. Man. I will say one thing. I mean, a certain individual stock crashed this weekend pretty hard, but faster than Lehman Brothers.
Oh boy. Yeah, what a fall from. I can't even call it grace.
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, I didn't know any of that happened until Pat and
I don't know when it happened. If we were eating or what.
Yeah, I had the same conversation with Danny and Barica.
I didn't see that instance go down.
Yeah, and shout out to Pat for.
I saw another interesting
encounter. Yeah.
And I had to ask Pat if I really just saw what I think I saw.
Yeah. Yeah. What did I see? I was in the bathroom and someone told him to stop being grabby. And yeah.
It's grabby with me.
Yeah. I was just thankful that no fist flew. Because I think I remember the person's name, but I don't want to whatever.
There was an altercation outside. It didn't get violent.
Yeah, no. I just I was in the bathroom taking a piss. The last thing I need is, be in the middle of two big dudes while taking a piss.
We're all here to have fun.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. Definitely. Just something, man. That's something. I don't know.
I just quick back to the stock talk.
Yeah.
I found another section of the 10K that I like. They mentioned we're also committed to taking care of our associates in times of need. Through our Gamer Fund Employee Assistance Program, an employee-sponsored 501c3 organization, we have provided temporary assistance to more than 3,900 GameStop associates, 3,900, who have experienced unforeseen emergency or hardship, more than $750,000 in scholarships.
No, that's great. I mean, that's
take care of your people, and they'll take care of your customers.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, I think that's what GameStop and other companies definitely need to do. I think there's a bigger push towards that. Now that I mean, now with last year with the Great Resignation, and I realize companies are cutting cutting people, and it's tougher to get a job now. But at the same point, like some of the people that maybe are getting caught were dead weight anyway. I mean, I don't know, but I think there's a bigger push now to give benefits to companies, which will take a little bit off the bottom line. There's no doubt about that. But if you have more productive workers, I think it's a win-win. It's definitely a win-win for everyone. It'll be interesting to see if those that trend continues into 2023. and whatnot. And I think it will help GameStop.
I think so.
No, absolutely.
Take care of your employees; they'll delight your customers.
No, absolutely.
They also, the big announcement. People were looking for. They're like the next phase of. I still don't even know how to pronounce it. Gamerica.
Hmm?
Gamerica. G-Merica.
Yeah. Oh,
GME Rika.
Rika. Yeah.
Gamerica. I'm gonna go with.
Huh.
It was just like another. It was like the second release of like one of their NFT lines. They sold out like super fast. The company made like $250,000
Oh, wow.
just from sales.
That's not bad. I mean, that's not bad at all. But I mean, that's like that. I mean, how long has that even been around? I mean, that's that definitely has like sales growth and whatnot potential written all over it.
I think the NFT marketplace has been in beta for I want to say about a year and a half,
Yeah. But
18 months, somewhere around like 14 to 18 months.
yeah, I mean, there's still definitely a lot of opportunities for growth.
And
That's
partnerships.
definitely probably not. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely not priced into the stock, to say the least. I think. No, I mean, another blowout earnings. I mean, the stock will be at 30 before you know it. And then shit will get really interesting. Can't just can't keep can't keep everyone down forever, to say the least. Especially the way things are directly registering.
Well, it's like they said when Credit Suisse got bought,
Hmm.
where now we have to unwind these positions. And I
Yeah.
feel like if you think of it like a spring and these shorts that keep betting against this company and they beat earnings, like now your shorts are more expensive. It's harder to borrow.
Yeah.
But you keep betting against it and you're just tightening the spring. Eventually something's going to snap and it's going to be catastrophic.
Yeah. No, I mean,
I
as long as the
think.
company keeps making the right moves. I mean, yeah, dude. Yeah, and I think too, like, bring it back to like Credit Suisse, like UBS. I mean, I think if the CEO left, I mean,
I don't know who
it's
that is.
I have no idea who that is.
Memes.
Hmm.
I met him over the weekend.
Oh, you did?
One of the best guys to people watch with at the bar.
Oh, nice.
Just chirping everybody that walks by.
Wow. What was it? No, it will be. I mean, it's gonna get interesting, especially if you. I mean, like, I honestly think if the CEO of UBS resigned, I think there's more bad assets than they're leading on. That's basically like point blank. I don't think the books are that good. They might have missed on some due diligence or whatnot, or they can't get what they want in the open market for these things. I mean, either way, that's a problem. Because if you can't unwind what you need to unwind and get the cash flow what you think you're going to get, I mean that's a pretty substantial problem.
Round and round we go.
Yeah, and it also too, like, I don't think like UBS and like Credit Suisse are like merging is really like that strong. I mean, I think there's still problems, obviously.
You start selling this stuff to try to get more cash flow.
Yeah,
and people
I mean,
say,
anytime you're selling investments at
you're
losses.
selling stuff. Do you not have cash? I'm going to take my cash out.
Yeah, no, that's the way it always goes. I mean, it's the way that like shit always starts. Unfortunately.
I do have the figure for GameStop Gamerica sales. At least $253,144.
Really?
So They minted 5 batches of NFT art with 711 editions, selling for about 0.033 Ethereum, which was $59 this afternoon. So 5 times 711 times 59.34 means $253,144. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad at all, honestly.
$250,000 in initial sales off of it.
Not bad.
And they're going to collect 13% in marketplace transactions. That's a 10% creator fee and a 3% market fee. Not bad.
No, it's not bad at all, man. That is not bad at all. You know, I mean,
And just wait until, you know, this is just like art. You know, people appreciate art, I guess.
yeah, no, they do.
Imagine that, you know, a skin in a video game you play is available for purchase on there. You know, you want this outfit for your character so you're unique and everything, express yourself.
Yeah.
Then those are
absolutely.
tradable.
Yeah, it's a whole marketplace.
The NFT marketplace, I think they're just early. They're not wrong.
No,
it's gonna be, you know, projections say, you know, several $100 billion.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, I mean,
So
really,
you look at like,
you know,
look at like digital assets that are purchased now, and I say this all the time. Let's take Call of Duty. Just everybody knows Call of Duty.
Yeah.
You buy a skin in the game, and your character looks cool, and you like it. Then the new edition comes out, and your stuff doesn't transfer over. So, and you don't own it, so it's gone.
Yeah. But now you do.
You could eventually sell it, the NFT license, and then buy the new one for the new game, or keep it.
No. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see like where all this goes, you know?
I mean, gamers spend billions of dollars a year on digital assets that they don't own. I mean, even on PC, you can, you know, run your games through Steam.
Yeah.
Steam, you can sell stuff. Like I can sell Counter-Strike gun skins or loot crates or whatever. People will buy them. But if I want to like actually sell it, I'm only getting Steam credit. It's not real money.
Yeah.
There's ways to convert it to PayPal, but it's heavily marked up. They're taking like 40% off you.
Oh, really? Oh, that's awful.
Well, to take your Counter-Strike skins, and you know, I don't want to sell them on the Steam marketplace because I'm going to get Steam credit back. I'm going to transfer them through a service and get like PayPal.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
And they take off like 40%. Because they're like, oh, because we have to sell these, you know.
It's tough luck.
At a discount. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Because you're selling these things on the Steam marketplace, and you can look at similar items or even the identical item, and it says it's worth, you know, let's say $50. That's $50 in Steam credit, not actual money.
Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it, I think.
Yeah, I think people are always going to want actual money over, you know, like credit. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Kind of not up against it, but kind of out of things to talk about.
I do want to watch the Big Dog Show tonight.
Yeah.
That'll be an interesting one. I got a bag of popcorn.
Yeah, I don't, unless you know something I don't. Is a certain someone making an appearance, or is this one?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I believe it's public information. VD tweeted. I think he gave he offered for Wagon to come on.
Okay.
And I think he declined.
Yeah. Would go a long way,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's people with much stronger opinions than myself, but they can voice those, you know.
Yeah, kind of linking what we were just talking about to Portland bars. I know I told multiple people if the government wants to do like a US digital currency, we all need to be against it. I know I made that opinion public.
Yeah.
Montante definitely didn't want to talk right-wing politics with me. I was convinced that we could, solve the world problems together.
Yeah, no, I know.
And then Saturday night, I was very adamant with Montante. I think I said it to Buddy, and I met Erica from Twitter. I said they want to divide us. The people who think right-wing thoughts, they want to divide us. We need to stick together.
Stick together.
Unity.
Yeah. No, I mean, I didn't talk much politics Saturday
Don't
night.
play
Yeah,
into
Friday.
their hands.
Yeah. No, hopefully digital currency never comes to light. That's all I'll say about that.
I think everybody should be very much against that. They want to track you.
Yeah,
and somebody said that you got a tracker in your pocket. It's not the same.
No, it's not. I mean,
they can restrict what you buy.
Yeah.
And how
just
often.
Look what's happening in China. That's all you have to say. Yeah. But
HTP out at the bar, crushing beers. It's not healthy for you. Ding, ding on your social credit score.
Yeah, I think there needs to be like some privacy with like what you spend your money on, and I think that's just kind of your business and your business alone. Yeah,
gangsters were right. Cash is king.
Oh yeah, I mean, unfortunately. Well, it's not unfortunate. It's just it's unfortunate that gangsters are saying it. But but hey, well, tune in tonight to the Big Dog Show. I'm sure it's going to be interesting. I think there's only one thing. Yeah. No, go ahead.
Just like the aftermath is almost, it's not almost as entertaining because you can't, being out with everybody is a great time, but just recapping everything and seeing what pictures people took.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. And we're not trying to make light, obviously, what happened, the situation that happened that everyone knows about.
I snapped a picture of a local businessman waiting at Amigos for his next client, and he's just sitting on his phone playing Wordle at the bar.
Yeah, it's interesting.
As a fellow Wordle player, I choose to play in private.
Yeah.
I'm so bored. Played darts by himself, kept score. Played pool by himself, had a meal, played a little Wordle.
Yeah, it's one way to conduct business. It's one way to do it. All right, there's only one thing left to do.
Yeah, pump it up.
Yeah.
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it